my name's Aaron with Exterior Pro. We're here in our shop in Southern Indiana, and in this video we're going to discuss metal roof repair options, and the option we're going to discuss is metal over metal. So we're going to talk about metal roof repair, recovering an existing metal roof but using metal. And in a previous video we had shown you a high clip system to do this, and in this video we're going to show you a sub-purling or a sub-framing system to use metal to recover an existing metal roof. And how we're going to do that with the sub-framing is a pretty simple idea. What we've got is a 16 gauge piece of steel, and it's notched. You can see the notches for this existing panel. So let's pretend that this is the existing metal roof that has leaks, it has problems, and something needs to be done. So we are going to recover this roof with metal. Again, we're going to go back with a standing seam panel. But first, the way that we're going to get this flattened out and give ourselves a good way to put the new metal down, we've got to attach a sub-purling. So if you can see, these holes have already been punched, and basically we're going to take this sub-purling, this sub-framing, and attach it directly over top of the existing purlings that are already in your building, so without removing the existing metal. So that's going to save a lot of costs, it's going to save a lot of disruption, a lot of noise. You don't have to change the insulation that's already in place. All we're going to do is come right in here, and we're going to set this sub-purling right on top of the existing metal, but on top of the existing purling, and we're going to use fasteners, and we're going to screw this straight down to the existing purling. Okay, here we have the sub-purlings already installed over top of the existing roof. So we did not tear off the existing metal roof. It stayed in place. The building kept going as normal. Every operation inside the building was fine. Everything kept moving. We were outside, and we were installing the sub-purlings. Now we have a base from which to set the next layer of metal, or our new metal roof. So in this instance, we're going to set an 1 3/4 snap block panel, standing seam metal, on top of our new sub-purlings. And that goes down by way of a clip. It's a hidden fastener, it's a standing seam. And so now we have a nice platform, the sub-purling, to attach our clip. So this clip is going to hook onto the leg of the standing seam, our new metal. We're going to be able to attach it right to this new sub-framing or sub-purling that we've already had installed. Okay, so we already have got our sub-purlings installed, and I went ahead and put out our first new piece of metal roofing. So I've got an 1 3/4 snap block panel, and I went ahead and screwed it off. And how I've done that is I've already got our clips hooked on to the side of the panel and shot into our new sub-framing. So you can see how easy this process is of going a metal over metal recover. Now, one question that comes up quite a bit is people say, now if I put another round of metal on top of my building, isn't that going to be too much weight? And the funny thing is, it's not too much weight. Not only does the sub-purlings support the new metal, it'll add strength to the old metal, so the building will actually be stronger. Some estimates have it between 25 and 40% more strength it adds to the purling, so it stiffens up the existing purlings and also gives a good base for the new metal roofing to be put down and installed. So it's not too much weight. Now what I can tell you is that projects like this are engineered, so the spacing of the sub-purlings and the thickness, the gauge, all that stuff is done before the job starts to ensure that what I'm telling you is correct. But the idea is that this sub-framing will actually add strength. It's pretty amazing. So, very simple idea. Now, one more thing I want to tell you. In this metal over metal recover, it's a very good idea to add insulation. You do not have to, but it's a very good idea, and it's very easy to go ahead and add insulation. So, in this, we could go ahead and add some rolls of unfaced metal roofing insulation in between the two sheets of metal. That would be a very good idea. Maybe make some noise reduction and add some R value to the building. But if we didn't want to, we could go ahead with our install. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and install several more panels, and we'll go ahead and see how that comes out. You guys can see how easy it is to recover or retrofit your existing metal building with a new standing seam metal roof using the sub-purling method. Now, a couple of points I want to just point out real quick to you on the sub-purling is the sub-purling method, you are not limited to what kind of standing seam that you go back with. So you could go back with any kind of metal with this sub-purling method. Now, we had another video about a high clip system, which is this, a T-style panel that works in conjunction with the high clip to go metal over metal. This is in conjunction. this panel and this high clip work together. All right, so this is the panel that you get with the high clip system. But with the sub-purling or sub-framing system, you can get any panel that you want. We happen to use this snap lock panel because we had some left over here at the shop from a job. But you could go back with a double lock, a magna lock, a batten lock. There's a lot of different ways you can go back with. The idea here, though, is that you don't have to do a tear-off. You attach sub-purlings to the existing purlings, and the building actually becomes stronger, not weaker. And then you can get a new metal roof for a lot less than what it would cost you to tear off the old metal roof. It's a great way to save money on your next metal roof repair job.